Okay, let's have one or two more games maybe. So a good start today, being an IM, so King's Engine, bit less dry than the other game maybe, or is it going to be a London system against King's Engine? Okay. Can I play for a classic A6 Rook B8 plan? This is an old classic. How does it go? E5 and then B5 later. A well-timed E5 when knight G3 happens, or when this happens. So B5 for the moment, but as soon as knight G3 or that other stuff happens, actually knight A5 here or now, because knight A5 I'm on C4. Unless I've completely misremembered this, I'm still getting hacked, aren't I? On the king side. Why have I played into this? That's the question. C5 here. Get access to A5 quickly. I don't really want my dark square bishop removed. Maybe exchange sack. Bishop H6. There's also knight F5 to factor in here. If I have the exchange sack, or even taking and then G5, that will keep a line closed. It takes King H8, so G5. So here, if I get to play King H8 and Rook G8, well, at least my king doesn't seem that evidently attacked, but knight F5 could get the E4 square. With the E4 square you can play knight E4 and get a hack attack. But Rook G8 at the moment seems a good idea, and Rook B4 later. Doesn't seem a picture of happiness. A3 is weaknesses, but he might do it to win C4. I'm going to play Bishop D7 would be out, I think. Given the chance, exchange set there for sure. Undouble the pawns. Win A2. And he's got Queen H6. Pardon me. Queen H6, maybe knight E8, but is there anything tactical there? Let's check all checks here. Some of you have said about the docking computer. I think that's a wider subset of check all checks. I think in practical, long games, there's an element of exhaustion as well. So sometimes it's critical just to try and keep to the key things, because you can really just totally tire yourself out looking at mazes of seemingly relatively forcing lines, but missing key lines sometimes. So, okay, so Rook B8 here. Actually, there's knight G8 if needed. So I'm just on that B2. Let's see how this exchange set pans out. So Queen A2 and then C3 looks dangerous, or C3 straight off the bat. Taking on A2, there's H6, Queen G5, if he's given enough time. So I need to get a fast attack. So maybe from that point of view, C3 is fastest. Trying to get the queen to C3, decoy the queen, rather than taking on A2. Queen G5. What about knight E8 could protect G7 for H6 in advance? Knight E8, because knight G8, H6 and get exterminated. There's Queen E7, and let's go to F8. and it wins d7 over there. So king g7, king g8, king g8. There is h5 to get the rook in, so I need more time for this. I'm losing d7, it's a bit of a shame. But the queen on d7 is no longer part of the attack. So how do I make use of this? CB, queen a2. Queen a2 threatens mate anyway, with queen b2. So his queen's away from my king finally at the cost of a bishop. So that could be seen as a positional sacrifice, giving up the bishop there. It's almost, I want to get like rook c8 in, or b3, queen c4. Queen c4. No, it's I don't know, just the piece down here. Can't see the attack. That's a shame. It's not really happening. So queen c4, I can't really see what to do. What about rook c8? Actually, rook c8 is facilitated by queen c4. This knight's out of the game, so maybe it's not all over just yet. I want to play b3 maybe. Takes b3. Oh, there's also knight c3, b3 maybe. But bc, b3. So something like queen c5 to be on e3 as well. Or even a5. Actually, cb is the immediate threat. Queen can come to a4. G6 is going to happen. So a4, a3. Oh, my king's going to get scored, so on g4 now. As queen c5 holds up against I play it now. There's rook b3. So a4 and there's g and there's rook g1. Oh dear. Can't do this. Can I? I can do this for more king safety than the other variation. So rook b3, just losing more material. I think it's gone really. a4. Rook b7's coming in. This check, is it a nuisance check enough? On e3 I doubt it. He's defending against it. So maybe a4. Seeing where his queen will go. It's just taking. I've always got knight g7, haven't I? If rook h2. I'm going to test that now. It defends e6 as well. So there's no rook g1 for the moment. There's rook h2. That would seem to win on the spot. Oh. Is that a blunder? I can try and exchange queens now. That was a pleasant blunder. So, blimey. All his queens off. My king, which is good news. Knight h5 to f4 maybe. Queen f4, knight g3. Knight f4 here. Well, e4's on the fire. So there's rook f7 as well. I think pre-move time. On the exchange. Hell, is that really a draw? I just wanted to check if that was really a draw. He forfeited on time. A slightly exciting game. He forfeited on time. Check. Is that really a draw? Objectively? Possibly. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that was attacking on both sides all the time. His queen proved menacing, actually, even after this exchange set was accepted. For h6's, queen was just winning a piece by itself, and objectively a winning position, so he just blundered with that rook g1. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.